Hi, I'm Graham. Welcome back to Man vs Film. This is going to be a Blu Ray pickup video. I have got 5 titles to show you here, 1 from Second Sight, 1 from Eureka and 3 from Arrow, who recently had a quick sale over the Fright Fest weekend where they were selling movies for £5. There was some that I already had, but I managed to pick up 3 there. So let's just get stuck in. First up, I picked up Flesh and Blood, Paul Verhoeven starring Rutger Hauer, a medieval epic type movie. I haven't seen this before. It's one that I've been meaning to pick up. It came out at a fairly reduced price of £10 straight away, which is fairly cheap for the kind of package that's here. But I've heard that the transfer is just not that great, which has made me kind of halt my rush to check it out. But I will get to it at some point. And Eureka Classics collections is just almost as good as the Master of Cinema just now. The classic stuff they're releasing is just fantastic. And yeah, it's a Paul Verhoeven movie, so enough said. Next up is Shock Treatment. I looked at this when it came out in limited edition, but I couldn't pull the trigger. It's not a movie that I was comfortable buying off the bat. It's a thing I think I've seen before. Now, I really like the Rocky Horror Picture Show, and I'm pretty sure I've seen Shock Treatment, and it didn't have a lasting opinion with me. So it was one I was a little worried about. So like I said, these were down to £5, which is probably the best price I was on to pay for it. It's still got the booklet inside and the postcard by the looks of it. I think anyway, I'm not too sure. It's one that I'll throw in at some point, but I'm in no rush to get to. Another one from Arrow, and this one has the booklet as well, and that is We Are the Flesh. Now, I am really curious about this one because I have heard some terrible things about this movie and some amazing things about it as well. People love or hate it, and that's always something that gets me excited because it means that it's not playing it safe. It's taking chances, and whether they work or not, it's something I think you need to experience when you hear kind of things like that. I don't really know too much of the plot. I saw the trailer a while back when it was coming out. It looked weird. Sometimes weird's good, and I'm kind of curious about checking this one out now because of that twist in people's opinions. One that I've been meaning to pick up for the longest while, and it's got the booklet again, which is, you know, happy days, is The Howling 2. I love The Howling. I think it's a fantastic movie. I don't know if I've ever seen the sequel. I know I've seen part 4, but part 2 doesn't ring a bell. It has Christopher Lee in it as well. It's got a load of special editions, as you would expect, and 91-minute movie. It's something that I'm really looking forward to just throwing on. I love a good werewolf movie, and the first one was a very good one, so I'm quite curious about checking out this second one. And last, but definitely not least, was something that I had to jump on, and that was The Changing from Second Sight. It is a limited edition package. There only is 2,000 copies of this. It comes with it's a brand new 4K scan. The extras are extensive. It's got a 40-page booklet and the original soundtrack CD and a double-sided poster as well. It's a fairly thick package. I like these ones. It's got this hard cardboard outer. It's got the booklet and the poster, art cards, things like that, like separate from the actual disc. I think it's a really neat package. Now, I've already reviewed this on my channel. I got a preview copy of it a while back, and that was pretty much just, you know, the base essentials. I didn't get the package or anything like that, so I wanted to pick this up. This immediately became one of my favourite horror movies of all time. Just checking it out, it was a really nice ghost story, really well set up with some great character work. The disc was jam-packed with extras. It's an instant buy, especially some of the ones were really inventive. The one about Cheeseman Park, where a lot of historical things happened which led to people believing that it was haunted, that caused some of the things that made it into the story of the Changeling. Was fascinating, and it's one that I want to revisit. And like I said, it is a package that I couldn't not pick up. I felt compelled to get it. It is that good a disc. If you haven't picked this up as yet, you like horror movies, you like classic horror movies along the lines of this, for me, will be put in the same breath as The Shining and The Exorcist, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It is up there with some of the best horrors I've ever seen. Really fantastic. So I think, you know, if you haven't got this one already, if you're in 2 minds about picking up, do it. Go for it now. I think it's an essential pickup. And that's what I've bought this time. 5 movies, of which I would love to know your opinion of them. Just let me know in the comment box below what you thought of any of these, if you have any opinions, especially that We Are the Flesh. I'd love to know what you think of that. And if you've picked up the Changeling package already, let me know what you think of it. I'd love to know your opinion. If it's the same as mine, do you think it's a premium package, something really worth having in your collection? Let me know. And I'll see you next time on Man vs. Film.